guys, it's Ahmer here. So today I have another episode in this series where I take you along with me on my collecting journey, trying to grow my video game collection, trying to do so in 2021. I hear all the time that it is impossible to game hunt in today's time. Well, that is simply not true, as you have seen in several of these videos that I find some amazing deals out there. You can find scores at yard sales, flea markets, thrift stores. You can find them on Facebook Marketplace and pretty much anywhere out there that sells video games. You just have to be on top of things, you kind of have to stay organized, and you have to know what exactly you're looking for. So I find things all of the time, and today we have a pretty big episode. So let's go ahead and see everything that I picked up. So to go ahead and recap, last week we had so much money in the game fund. We left off with $630, and we had that pretty awesome score of all of that PlayStation 2 stuff. We had tons of loose discs, which I had tons of those in my game collection. More so the common games. Some of the more bigger titles I decided to keep as loose discs. Eventually I'll try and upgrade those. And I decided that I did not need that PlayStation 2 box or the system itself, so I decided to bundle that along with some of the loose disc games. I decided to sell it for about $100. So last week we had $630 coming into this week, so with an additional $100, so I pretty much doubled my money and got to keep some amazing scores in that lot. I kept that really awesome Silent Hill 2 game that is worth about $100 or so just by itself. So I doubled my money and got to keep some of the bigger titles and just so much cool stuff. So I was definitely excited about that score, and I just couldn't believe that I found it, and I was one of the first people to message that person and quickly drive to them. So I was just so thrilled about that. So we have $730 to go ahead and spend in this week, and I did spend a decent amount on some of this stuff. So all of this stuff that you're about to see, I actually picked up from one person who was trying to get rid of his video game collection, and I think I scored some amazing stuff. So we'll go ahead and see everything that's in this lot. It's going to be a bunch of PlayStation 2 stuff, and then of course some Xbox 360 stuff, along with some systems. So we'll go ahead and check out everything in this lot. So first of all, in this lot, I actually saw a Facebook Marketplace posting, and when I saw it posted for sale, I just saw a bunch of PlayStation 2 games. It looked like there was just a box full of games, and they only wanted $20 for the entire lot. So I knew that I had to act fast, as this person was pretty local to me, and this area is pretty crazy when it comes to others out there buying and reselling or buying stuff for their game collection. So I briefly looked over everything. I saw a couple titles that I did not have, so I decided to at least double his asking price. So I said if he would take $40 for the games, and if he had anything else, I'd buy it. So he said that of course he would go ahead and sell it to me, as I was the first person who asked him about the lot. So I was definitely excited about that. And then I noticed, as I actually picked up these games, that some of these games were worth a little bit more money. So I was definitely thrilled. And then he decided that he would get rid of his systems and some more games. So before we go over everything that I spent in this lot, we'll just go ahead and talk about some of the games that I saw. So of course we have the SOCOM 2 US Navy SEALs game. This one is the greatest hits version. Then we have this copy of Final Fantasy X. So this one is definitely pretty sweet. Definitely cool to find some of these games, and I'm very excited that a lot of these were actually bundled in here. We have this Jaws Unleashed game. So this one is complete. So this one actually looks like a really fun game. You pretty much devour everything in sight and terrorize the Amity Island community. You are Jaws. We have this copy of Aliens vs. Predator Extinction. So it says Survival of the Fiercest. We have this copy of Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. This is the special edition. This is one that I immediately saw in the lot, and I was pretty thrilled as this one was complete, and this is one that I did not have. And then this game that actually someone pointed out to me, I had no idea that this game was going for so much. This is Dark Alliance 2. I had no idea that this was an expensive game, so I'm just definitely thrilled about this one. It says a new adventure awaits. So you have 5 new heroes in this game. Then we have this Medal of Honor Vanguard. We have another Harvest Moon game. We have Harvest Moon Save the Homeland. We have some Turok Evolution, which is another good game that I've been meaning to pick up. We have the sports title Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07. This Dynasty Warriors 3 game, it says a warrior worth 1,000. So this is actually really cool. It has this really thick manual on a lot of the different characters and attacks in here. So I was definitely pretty excited about this title right here. We have this copy of Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Sly and the gang are back. So this was always a fun series, along with the Ratchet and Clank games and pretty much every other cartoon style game. We have this greatest hits version of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. We have this copy of NFL Street 2. So another great series. I know these games went up a bit during everything that was going on over this past year. We also have this copy of Super Monkey Ball Adventure. I used to love these games. I would play these often on the Nintendo Wii, so I'll have to see how the PS2 version is. It says that there are 5 worlds and 60 quests. We have this Ratchet Deadlocked game. It says, in this battle, only one will survive. So this actually looks like a really fun game as well. This is one in the series of Ratchet and Clank that is a little bit more expensive. We have this Jack 2 game, which these are always fun. We have this game. This is Theme Park Roller Coaster. I used to love these games back in the day. I did play this one on the PlayStation 2. And of course, I've lost my childhood game. So this is definitely pretty cool to have over again. And I used to love playing these on the PC. Just loved all of these simulation style games. We have this Romance of the Three Kingdoms. So this one's pretty cool as well. And I was pretty excited to see this one. It says 3 kingdoms in 3D, turn-based control, and construct an empire. We have this, the History Channel Civil War, A Nation Divided. On to some Cabela's Dangerous Hunts. Then this Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. We have a greatest hits version of Call of Duty 2, the big red one. This copy of Star Wars Battlefront. And then this Jade Cocoon 2. Not really too sure about this game, but this one looked pretty interesting. I haven't really seen this one before, so I'm kind of curious about this one. And these are just some of the games that I did not have in my own personal collection. So a lot of these games that we're about to see are some that I already have. So here we have this Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. We have some Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Final Fantasy X2. This Madden 2005. 007 Agent Under Fire. This greatest hits version of Medal of Honor European Assault. Some Guitar Hero 2. Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. This greatest hits version of God of War. Some NASCAR Thunder 2003. Some Spy Hunter. This Kessen. So this is one of those strategic games. It looks like the Samurai. So this one actually looks pretty cool. We have this copy of Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. copy of Kingdom Hearts, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and this Resident Evil 4. Now there are a couple of these loose disc games. So here we have this Warhammer. It says Fire Warrior. Just picked that one up in another previous lot. And then we have some loose discs. So here we have this copy of 2K Sports NBA 2K8, Madden 2002, SOCOM US Navy SEALs, and SOCOM US Navy SEALs, the greatest hits version. So that was definitely an amazing deal of only scoring this for $40, which is double his asking price. So I was definitely thrilled, as that is a good bit of PlayStation 2 games. Definitely some great ones that I did not have in my personal collection, and some that'll definitely go well if I bundle them with systems in the future. So I was definitely shocked on some of the prices of these games, as I barely had any time to look up the prices, and some of the games I just knew nothing about, so I was pretty thrilled. Then he said that he had a PlayStation 2 system. So of course, along with all of those games, we have this PlayStation 2 system. It actually came with all of the wires and cables that you'll need. It came with the memory card, and we have two different controllers. We have the standard black, and then we kind of have this smoke colored controller. So everything is complete here. This looks to be in pretty decent shape. So I'll definitely have to get this one cleaned up. I think he was asking around $50 or so for the PlayStation 2. But I figured if I went ahead and bought everything in a lot, hopefully we could work out a pretty good deal for everything. So I was definitely excited to buy that so that I could potentially bundle it with some of these duplicate games that I just do not need in the game collection. And then onto this huge lot of Xbox 360 games and this system. So this one was another lot that I was very excited about, as there are some decent titles in here as well. So of course we have some of these games that I don't have, so we'll go through those. This is a copy of Borderlands 2, a new era of shoot and loot. Such a great fun series to play. This copy of Call of Duty Black Ops 2, such a classic. This copy of this Kinect game, this is the Power Up Heroes. Not really too sure about this one, but I figured maybe it would be interesting or a little subset to go ahead and complete for. And then we have this NHL 09, another NHL 12, this copy of Ruse, it says The Art of Deception, some Tom Clancy games. We have Ghost Recon 2, Advanced Warfighter, Armored Core 5, we have this Ghost Recon Future Soldier. This one is compatible with the Kinect sensor as well. This Aliens vs. Predators. Copy of Operation Flashpoint Red River. Some Battlefield Bad Company 2. Battle Stations Midway. Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution. These were always fun classic games. I used to play these on the PC a lot back in the day. And this one has a pretty cool cover on the opposite side of this cover art. So this is pretty cool. So it says Join the Revolution. So you could probably use that as like a little poster. Then we have this copy of Warhammer Space Marine, some Gears of War 2, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and this Forza Motorsport 2, kind of a dual-in-one, so it has actually both discs. I've seen these before, but I've always seen them missing one or the other discs. We have this copy of Command & Conquer, this Warhammer Battle March, this XCOM Enemy Unknown, and then a lot of these games in this stack I actually have, So here we have the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, some Halo 3, Call of Duty World at War, some Fable 3, great series. I love playing those games over and over again. We have Grand Theft Auto 4, Dead Space 2, such a great scary horror game. This Call of Duty World at War, The Sims 3, some Left 4 Dead, another one of my favorites, definitely a classic. I love playing these zombie survival style games. This copy of Resident Evil 5, another great one. Some Dead Rising, Bioshock Infinite, Halo Combat Evolved, this is the anniversary, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Fallout New Vegas, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Black Ops, Mass Effect 2, The Sims 3, Fallout 3, Halo Reach, Frontlines Fuel of War, Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock, Halo 4, Gears of War, Halo Wars, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Assassin's Creed 3, Mass Effect 3, Gears of War 3, Assassin's Creed, Battlefield 3, and Halo 3 ODST. So this one was a lot of those common style games, so it looks like this person was really into those Mass Effect titles, Gears of War, Halo, Call of Duty, just some of your regular, just modern games. So that was definitely pretty cool to see some of these in the first earlier lot, as a lot of those I did not have, but of course I have tons of these games already. And then one of the best parts, he actually said that he had an Xbox 360 system still in the original box, and he had a headset and some other stuff. So I was definitely excited to kind of bundle everything together. So if we just take a look at all of that, we have this Xbox 360 system. So this one is this style version, which you don't often see. Usually the other ones have that red ring of death. So I always try to stay away from those ones unless I can test them out. And then here is the box that came with it. So along with tons of cables and cords, we actually have this Xbox 360 box. So right here we have this, it says Connect Ready, Xbox 360, 4GB memory. So this one is definitely pretty cool, as it looks like it came with mostly everything that's needed. And then we actually have this headset as well, this Turtle Beach headset with this little adapter, all of these cables. It looks like it's in decent shape as well. Now he did say that he had another Xbox 360 and he had some controllers for me. So at some point I'll have to meet back up with him, because it looks like we didn't have one of the controllers along with the system. There are some other cables in the box, but this was something that I'll definitely have to try and get bundled up, kind of sort through some of these items, as I know that I have majority of these games here and I don't need another Xbox 360, so maybe I can bundle this one in the box and hopefully get some of my money back for this. But I was very thrilled with a lot of these PlayStation 2 titles and that controller variant that I did not have in the collection. So if we came into this week with $630, and then after selling that PlayStation 2 bundle with the box, just for a quick double my money for about $100, after we already scored that amazing game in that lot, and then some other really cool games as well. So we have $730, and then of course, if we just break it down to what I paid. So overall, I paid $40 for the PlayStation 2 games. He was only asking $20, but I knew that I had to act fast, as there were some great titles in this lot, and I knew that I didn't have most of them. Then, of course, after we got to talking, I found out that he had a PlayStation 2 system with a couple controllers, all of the cables and memory card in pretty decent shape. I figured another $50 towards that, so we have $90 in the PlayStation 2 lot total. So hopefully I can go ahead and sell some of those duplicate games, bundle it with the system, and hopefully at least get my money back to try and keep all of these games here. And then we have this complete in box Xbox 360. Of course, he reached out and said that he found a couple controllers that go with this. He might have even found another Xbox 360 system that he thinks might be broken. So that would be pretty cool if he just kind of throws that in at a later time. And then all of these games, we just have so many of these for the Xbox 360. So altogether, I think he wanted about $125 for this. So I'm hoping that if I can sell this system and some of the games, and potentially have some of these games that I trade with a buddy of mine, all of this will definitely be worth it. So now we're down to about $515 going into next week. So we spent a decent amount, and I'm really happy with these purchases, as I know I can bundle these and hopefully make all of my money back, plus a little bit, and get to keep all of this cool stuff in the game collection. So what did you guys think about this PlayStation 2 bundle? Do you think it's impossible out there still to try and find these deals? I know I find them all the time, and people think I'm crazy. And then, of course, just all of this cool stuff here. Which game do you guys recommend to play? I know some of these are the common titles, but some of these odd titles like this Jaws game, is this one any fun? Or any of these others in this PlayStation 2 lot? Let me know in the comments below. And just stay tuned every Thursday, as I will have an update video for you guys, as I find stuff all the time and I'm constantly filming to try and keep up with my little purchasing here. So of course, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out my other videos and stay tuned for more.